Confused about the cosmos? Can't tell a planet from a star? Then give us just 5 minutes and we'll show you what they are. Jack Horkheimer, stargazer, director of the Miami Space Transit Planetarium, tells you all about the night sky and the biggest show of all, the universe. And now this week's episode.
Why doesn't the shortest day of the year feel like the shortest day of the year? Greetings, fellow stargazers. This year's Sunday, December 21st, is the winter solstice, the so-called first day of winter, because at 7:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun will reach its farthest point south of the celestial equator. And although most of us were taught that the winter solstice is the shortest day of the year, to many people, it doesn't feel like the shortest day of the year. Why? Well, let me explain this weird phenomenon. Okay, we've got our sky set up for the first day of spring in March, which astronomers call the vernal equinox. Vernal meaning green and equinox meaning equal night, which simply means that on that day, the hours of daylight are equal to the hours of night. The sun also rises exactly due east and sets due west on the equinox, after which it rises and sets each successive day just a little bit farther to the north of east until the first day of summer, the summer solstice, when the sun reaches its northernmost point along the horizon and actually seems to stand still for a couple of days. In fact, the word solstice means sun stands still. And most of us were taught that the first day of summer is the longest day of the year, meaning the day of longest daylight. Now, after the solstice, the sun appears to reverse its direction and rises and sets just a little bit farther south each successive day. And the amount of daylight gets a little bit less each day. Then on the first day of autumn, the autumnal equinox, the sun will rise once again due east and set due west. And the amount of daylight will be equal to the amount of night again. Then the sun will continue its journey, rising and setting a little bit farther south each day, and the amount of daylight will continue to get shorter and nights longer until the first day of winter, the winter solstice, when the sun will reach its farthest point south and once again appear to solstice, that is, stand still. And we will experience the shortest day of the year, meaning the day of least sunlight and most darkness. But experience is a strange word, because even though the first day of winter is the shortest day of the year, nevertheless it doesn't feel like it to most people. And this feeling can be explained. You see, more people experience sunsets than sunrises. And at mid-northern latitudes, the earliest sunsets occur during the first week of December. Sunset actually occurs a little bit later each day as we move closer to the winter solstice. So, although the days really are getting shorter, it's because the sun is rising later each morning. And since most people judge the length of a day by sunset time and not sunrise, this is why the days at the beginning of December usually feel shorter than the actual shortest day of the year. It's simply a matter of human perception. If, however, you're an early riser and get up with the chickens, then the first days of January will feel like the shortest days of the year, because that's when the days of latest sunrise occur. Are you a sunrise person or a sunset person? What day feels like the shortest day to you? Keep looking up.